I just gotta keep remembering why I'm doing this,
Yeah.
because a few years back I really injured myself because of the weight I gained,
Right.
and I do not want to go back to that situation. It was just torture.
Right. So
Yeah.
what did you injure?
I injured my lower back. And I forgot what it's called now since I haven't really heard of the name.
Right.
It's like three of my discs.
Really?
Yeah, they were. So I heard it at work, but I ignored it. Because sometimes you move around. I was like, oh, I heard a little crack in my back, and then 2 days later, I couldn't even get out of the bed, and that freaked me out. And of course, my mom called the neighbors, and each time they try to lift me, I feel my back like
Oh.
it couldn't even bend. And I was just yelling, not to be mean, but I was just being yelling, because saying, "Hey, put me down," because it feels like you guys gonna break me. So, but yeah, that was a tough year, and I'll admit, depression kicked in hardcore, like really bad. Because just imagine you're just in your room, all you see is the ceiling, and no sleep.
Really?
Yeah, because you know how you have to adjust yourself to sleep. I
Yeah.
can't do that, or my entire body will go off like fireworks and things.
So you can't hardly do anything and not even really sleep either.
No, because if I did, I'll be crying like less than 5 minutes.
Some sort of like cruel, unusual punishment.
Yeah,
That's rough.
like in a weird way, I felt like I kind of deserved it because I did not pay attention to my body, honestly. Because I'm like, I don't care, I'll eat whatever I want. Like I'll eat like a lot of Mexican food, like tortas, McDonald's, Taco Bell. I didn't, and yeah, I guess like for my body, it's like saying I can't do it anymore.
Absolutely.
And yeah, and that was pretty much a wake up call for me, a painful one, but it's a wake up call.
That is that's crazy. And I want to get back to that, but I'm in my mind. I'm like, oh, we're gonna totally get back to that on this concept.
True.
So
True. Okay. Yeah.
let's go. Let's go on a little bit from this. Okay, so I always talk about spiritual, mental. So that's where we're at right now.
Okay.
How mentally tough that was.
Yeah.
And the thing is, here's the deal. Once you lose 100+ pounds, all of a sudden you get into a category of people that, like, a lot of people get 100+ pounds overweight, and it literally ends up killing them. And so it's a point of no return.
Yeah.
Well, if you make that return, you're now like in this elite group of people that, like, you've done it. Congratulations. But press on.
Exactly.
Because I mean, it would be really easy, and that's what I'm actually go. That's why I did my no sugar diet, because, like, with no fights lined up, why am I dieting? And it'd be really easy to just get right. And I saw myself literally last fight 205, and it seemed like overnight I was 225.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I stepped on the scale at 205. Now, of course, yeah, there was some weight cutting, this, that, and the other. But I know I can walk around at 195. When I was fighting at 185, I was walking around at 195.
Oh, wow.
Now, am I stronger? Not really. I guarantee if I got on the bench, I'd bench the same. So I'm not packing more muscle mass. I'm just fatter, period. So I know I can walk at 195 if my diet's extremely strict and my workouts are really hard. But to be comfortable, I feel really good and comfortable like 205. So that's kind of, I'm hoping to get myself back into the 205 range.
Yeah.
To where I can eat some good food, restrict myself a little bit on something like sugars, and hopefully maintain 205. And so that's kind of, what's your total weight loss goal? Where do you want to be?
I was actually thinking about that a couple of nights ago.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, I'm like 260, but at the same time, like I told myself I can do better, so I'm gonna try 240.
240?
240, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
About 6 foot. Yeah, 6 foot.
Yeah. 240. You'll be stacked at 240. You'll be athletic. You'll be strong. Luke this morning. Luke was on one of my other podcasts. I want to say Luke lost 100.
Oh, yo. Okay.
And Luke this morning, we were doing 6 a.m. training, and he outpunched everybody in the class. We had Zeke in there.
Yeah.
Zeke's a beast.
Yeah, true. That's why he got the name.
He was out punching Zeke, and we had Emma in there. He was out punching. Emma's got a fight coming up. He's out punching Emma, and so like just that constant hard work. Not only is Luke down to like competitive fighting weight, other competitive fighters, he's outworking.
True.
And he hasn't fought yet. So in my mind, I actually told him this morning, I'm like, dude, I would love to see you get a fight because I think he's there. He's in that ballpark.
Yeah, he worked hard for it. Yeah.
Very much he's ready. So anyway, with that being said, like 240 is the goal.
240 is the goal because like when I thought 260, I'm like, no, I can do better. Since I've been coming here, I feel like I could do better. I could try 240.
That's fantastic. And I guess back to spiritual, mental. The thing is, once you click this off as something you've done, I've always said, once you do something, that pinnacle of success is a standard of success, where you then end up turning back to this thing, and you're like, well, if I can do that, I can do this. Now that becomes a new pinnacle of success. And you're like, if I can do that, I can do this. And if I can do that, I can do this. And so what you're doing is you're putting yourself into this like cycle of success. Now on the flip side, you get the cycle of failure, where you're like, I can't even do that. There's no way I can do this. And woe is me. And you're not getting anything done. You're not getting anything accomplished.
No, I agree with you. That was me in 2018.